And now, your Storm Team 18 forecast. Weather from where you live.
Happy Friday morning. Temperatures quickly here, mid-60s for most of the viewing area. We are tracking a good little cell now moving through West Lafayette. Everything is pretty wet outside. Just took a look outside here at the studio. Our surface cold front has already passed, but the rain behind it still moving in. All this kind of moving off to the east this morning. It had some showers kind of pop up south of this line, but notice the main line itself has that easterly trend about 30 miles per hour. Moving through Fowler, going toward Monticello, Delphi, Flora, getting ready to see a nice little cell move through. But let's dive right in here. Everything's pretty wet here in West Lafayette. Most of Lafayette getting some rain. If you're south of, say, Veterans Memorial Parkway, you're not seeing a drop quite yet. So don't fret, though. More rain will be on the way as this line does work off to the east within the next hour to 2 hours. But Logansport seeing some nice moderate falling rain. Monticello out toward Deer Creek, Burlington, Galveston getting ready to see a little cell move through. Even Denver, Mexico had a nice little cell pass off to the east. But just some light rain right now in northern Miami County, Royal Center, Logansport. We move off to the southwest. Lafayette, there's that little cell moving across 65 up toward Battleground, Delphi even. Seeing some good rain, and even out toward Fowler's had a couple of rounds of good showers. There has been some lightning reported in some of these storms too, so be aware of that. But nonetheless, it's going to make things a little wet this morning. We'll take what we can get because this is really the best solid chance of rain that we're going to be seeing for the foreseeable future. I mean, it's looking very dry past today, but again, this line's moving off to the east and should impact most of the viewing area over the next at least 2 to 4 hours as it pushes eastward. Futurecast will show that line move off to the east. This is 7 going into about noon. Most of that rain heading off to the southeast, but this afternoon can't rule out just a stray spotty shower. Partly sunny to some clouds kind of moving around pretty quickly. The northwest winds moving in and kick off tonight for those high school football games. I can't rule out just a stray little shower, but most of the moisture again is off to the southeast. We should be good, nothing like what we saw last week. But as we get toward tonight into tomorrow, that north wind really kicks in right off of Lake Michigan. And we'll be seeing some lake effect clouds, a few light rain showers coming off of Lake Michigan. This is 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. And even throughout the day, could see a spotty shower northeast of Lafayette and north toward Winnemac, Rochester, Logansport. So be aware of that. Their temperatures may be a little cooler due to the cloud cover, but we will be watching for clear skies by Saturday night, opening up to a very chilly start. The coolest air of the season Sunday morning. Isolated shower for this afternoon, 77 for those high temperatures. We'll be in the mid-70s by lunchtime, and then things will start to really cool off once that kind of second push of cooler air moves in this evening. For those high school football games, it's going to be a little chilly out there compared to what we've seen. Partly cloudy, cooler, windy, temperatures mid-60s by 7, mid to upper 50s by the drive home. And again, can't rule out a very light shower or two, but again, should be in good shape. A nice fall-like evening for some football. 49 tomorrow morning. We'll start off with some partly cloudy conditions. Again, an isolated shower north and east of Lafayette. North winds gusting 25 miles per hour, so just a kind of a breezy, cooler day. Feeling more like October. Sunday morning, that low temperature, 41. Some patchy fog around. We'll see highs of very sunny Sunday, 73 on Sunday. Not too bad of a day here. Definitely a nice one. Get out in an orchard. Just get outside. It's going to be beautiful this weekend before we really start to warm up. But again, soak in as much as we can with that rain this morning because, again, it's going to be very dry. Our biggest concern for next week will be the very dry air. It won't be very humid. It will be hot with temperatures reaching the upper 80s to low 90s by the end of the week. But with the dry air in place, with the dry ground, soils and all that, fire threat could be in place as well. with the ongoing kind of just dry conditions that we have. So that's something we'll be talking more about as we get toward next week. But regardless, summer not done quite yet.
Not done yet, and lots of dry weather. Not dry right now, no fire threat right now. I just heard the rain pouring down here on the studio roof, although it sounds like that's kind of passed over. It'll be kind of spotty rain, right?
Yes.
But I mean, you've been talking about this all week that we'd have this morning.
Yeah, you know, Monday morning we were talking about that we were going to have this cold front move through. We were hoping, you know, it was going to come through this morning, and that's exactly what's happening.
Nice timing there.
And this evening we are going to be watching for maybe a spotty shower, but I think we should be good for those
Maybe
games.
bring that umbrella just to be safe.
Just in case.
Okay. All right. Thank you, David. Hey,